What's up, guys? Welcome back to another day in the life of a postal lady. So, feeling like you ain't worth it. Woo, you feeling like you ain't worth it. My goodness. I had somebody to comment on one of my videos saying, what's gonna happen is you ain't gonna get nothing at all. You're thinking you about to go and do all this, but you ain't gonna get nothing. You just scared. And I don't know why you scared. Because you hold more power than you think you do. But you just so damn scary, you don't think you hold that power. Y'all, let me just say this. We have made history already. We didn't already set the bar. Okay? This is the first TA that has been rejected in 55 years. In 55 years, this is the first TA that has been rejected. People are waking up. People are tired. People know what their worth is. See, for quite some time there, people didn't know. So they were okay with just accepting anything, right? But now let us look at, because somebody said something about table one. They said, oh, well, you don't want to have table one around. I didn't say there's anything wrong with table one. But I just need us to look at one good thing. If you saying that we should just be okay with accepting the tables that we're in, that's wrong. Because table one, their starting coming in the door was at about $60,000 a year. Our starting now in table two coming in the door, this is why the people are tired. Our starting now coming in the door right now is at about $40,000 a year. $40-some thousand a year. I don't know who's able to pay anything with that. I had to get another job, y'all. So yeah, I come here, I work like hell, and I gotta do that for the 8 hours that I gotta do that for. And then I gotta go home and I gotta prepare myself to work another job because the first one don't give me everything I want. And yes, I have a maid at home that does his part as well. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You can't make it off of two salaries. Not when people are having to put groceries on their credit cards. Not when people are living paycheck to paycheck. Okay? So now, we're not making enough. You was making $60,000 a year. That's the reason why you got a nice TSP. That's the reason why you got a nice retirement plan. That's the reason why you can afford to put some extra back. Right now, we can't even afford to put no extra back, y'all. You can't even afford to. You can barely afford to buy groceries. Because buying groceries on your credit card is not you buying groceries. That's you buying your groceries on credit. With a promise to pay later. Come on now, y'all. It ain't worth it. It's not. It's not worth you sitting back and saying, I'm not going to do nothing. Just because I don't know what's going to happen. It's time to get out there and see what's going to happen. It's time. It's not right for us to be scrounging around for change while our leaders that are supposed to be fighting for us are making $300,000 to $400,000 telling you that they're not going to go the extra back for you. But you down here scrambling for change and they up there living the lavish life. They done made a living off of the money that they're making. They've made it. They've taken away from your pockets to keep them where they are. And you don't want to fight? Y'all talking about the fact that Renfro ain't treating you the way you should be treated, but yet and still you gonna sit back and allow him to just take the reins and say, hey, I'm gonna gallop this horse up myself? No. You need to get out there and start pulling some reins in. And start saying, hey, look, I can see I'm worth more than this. This ain't it. They steady adding more stuff onto your duties. They're steady telling you that you're not doing enough. Steady piling more stuff on top of you. Telling you do this, do that. But they don't want to increase your pay. I don't know about y'all, but I seen the way Renfro was sitting at that table. And let me just say this. Like I said, I ain't gonna put all my eggs in one basket. Okay? All the other entities that went and did what they had to do to get what they needed to get. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you without saying it. They did what they had to do. They did what they had to do. Okay? They did what they had to do. And you got to do what you got to do. And you got to stop being scary. Because that's the reason why you ain't got nowhere. And that's the reason why you ain't going to get nowhere. The reason why they ain't giving you nothing is because you saying that you ain't worth nothing. Y'all was willing to accept change. It willing to accept the change. And then what? Renfro comes out and says what? Well, that was really just the proposal of the United States Postal Service, but we gonna fight like hell to make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. But you was willing to throw that out there for us to accept that? Why? Because you don't have to worry about making that. You still get a salary of $300,000 to $400,000. And everybody that's up there with you get that too. And if they don't get that, they get a piece of it. While we still down here scrambling for the change. Y'all better wake up. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. If you really want something to happen, you better make some noise. You better tell yourself that, look here, this ain't enough. I said it was enough, but I'm looking at it. I can't really do too much with $40,000. $50,000. I can't really do too much with that. I'm barely getting by off of that. Yes, you barely getting by. But you saying that, oh, well, I'm just going to accept what I got already because I don't know if I'm going to get anything more. And I'm not going to chance it because I don't know. I have had to fight and work hard for what I have. Everything that I've had in the past, I had to work hard for it. And I had to fight for it. I had to stand up for it and say that it was mine. And this don't make it no difference. This situation ain't no different. I still got to stand up and say that that's mine and you need to give it back. Y'all see what's going on with the government. Hell, they coming down talking about the government has been using your funds and mishandling your money. They using your funds to see what the integrity of an ice cream cone is, to see how well or how fast that ice cream cone melts. And they taking so much of your money, billions of dollars, to check and see if the integrity of an ice cream cone is good. And you still willing to just accept anything they willing to give you. That's where your tax dollars is going to. They mishandling your money. And you saying, okay, well, I just keep on accepting this right here. I'm working like a slave. I'm working hard, but I'm going to keep on accepting this right here. They ain't willing to give it to me without force. I ain't trying to get it. No. You better stand up for what you want. Stop telling yourself that you're not worth it. You definitely worth it. That's the whole reason why this whole thing is still running. Because you're still here running it. You're still here doing the job, getting that job done. Nobody else here trying to do this job but you. So now that you know that, I don't know why you feel like you don't deserve anything more than what you're getting. They got billions and only willing to give you pennies. And then you over here sitting talking about, I don't want to hurt the postal service. I don't want to. They don't mind hurting you, huh? Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Better wake up and know your worth. Because they're going to treat you like a dog if you let them. I'm done with trying to be accepted. I understand that I don't need to be accepted anywhere. I can make a place for myself. But I'm here, putting in work, giving my time. And you know that I'm worth so much more than what you're willing to give me. But because I just continue to keep putting my head down, this is your time to ask for what you want, and you don't even want to ask. You too damn scared. Closed mouth don't get fed, right? Let me just tell y'all a small short story because it's really, really on my spirit. But this one, if you're not into the whole spiritual thing, you're not into the word, this might not be for you. But I'm going to say it. Because Jacob tussled with the angel. Tussled with that angel. And said, I'm not letting go until you bless me. I'm not letting go until you bless me. And that's how I feel right now. That's what y'all need to be standing on. Because you're worth more. And you need to be telling yourself and telling anybody else that I'm not letting go until you bless me. I'm a bugaboo, and I'm happy to be a bugaboo. Because I'm going to keep on nudging the bear until you hear what I got to say. This is not just their word. This is our word. Okay? We all have a seat at that table. We all do. You just need to realize that. Once you realize that you actually do have a seat at the table and that you ain't just depending on somebody else to make a seat for you, oh, you'll rise up. You gonna rise up. But for me, I'm not letting go until you bless me. So, hey, that's what I got to say about that. I ain't worried about all that extra, oh, well, you don't even know if you're going to get it. And you don't even know about, I don't care about none of that. I know that I have faith. And I know that I know what I'm worth. And I know that a closed mouth don't get fed. So if I don't tell you what I want, I ain't going to get nothing. Open your mouth and tell them what you want. And make them bless you. All right? I'll talk to you later. Peace out.